6 o'clock already, now it's just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentine. Let me try that again. 6 o'clock already, now it's just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Vanessa by a crystal blue Italian stream. Hang on, let me try again. What's some chick's names starting with V? Veronica? Veruca Salt. That was a band, wasn't it? And the name of one of the kids in Challenge. Let's go with that one. 6 o'clock already, and I was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Veruca by a crystal clear Murray River near Mildura. Oh god. And the murky water, it was so freaking murky and yuck. That is the Australian water at best. Right then, now, what we got here is failure. No, what we have here is, it's 7 AM on a Saturday. Got a full load. Yep, 7:01. Boom, right on. See, right on time. Totally prepared yesterday. Got a bit of juice. So look at that. Finally, the pins have come up. See? Actually, when I left that service station, I put $10 in it last night. I left that service station, didn't move a nickel, and it was on 2 pins. Now it's on 4. And I was like starting to wonder, because I was really tired. It was a full day yesterday, messing about with bits and pieces, and I was like, did I really? I'm sure I pumped the gas. I forgot to grab my receipt to sort of confirm it in my head, because I was really a bit off kilter wonky. And I was thinking, did I really? And I distinctly remember the pump when it went off, when it finished its cycle of $10, which is like 0.01 litres these days. Right? All these dudes are in a serious hurry, and I'm doing 1 kilometre over the speed limit. I mean, what's going on here? Well, we're doing what we're going. What's going on right now? Bidenomics. Yes, thanks, Bidenomics. Now, so I got that sorted, and then I started the rig, and like pin didn't move, and a bit later on I was thinking, did I actually pump the juice? Oh! I remember years ago, one time I accidentally left $50 in the freaking machine. I bet that happens regularly, you know. Dudes are cashing in, and someone's cashing in. Bloke's on like $8 an hour, but he's got his side hustle, you know. Anyways, and then I went to the supermarket, bought the 89-cent bread, right? And I splurged. I spent 95 yen on another bag of chips, whack some salt in there, and we're good to go, right? So I splurged yesterday, and when I started the rig again, it didn't come up pins wise, and I was figuring, all right, what's changed? I've got a big load on the back, right? Quite heavy. This rig will handle it easily. Oh, not overloaded, right? So safe working load of 350 kilos. Anyways, these things can handle much more. Not legally. Anyways, getting to the point. So I'm trying to tick off the boxes of what's different. So I figure, alright, maybe the level of the rig, the float hasn't come up there. I was hoping to go on a downhill section so I could sort of, the float will start moving around a bit and give me an indication of this electronically here. I'm splurging now. I've got some dough. I'm going to spend 160 yen on the highway fee here for the first section. Okay, so, and the pin didn't come up, so my head's all off kilter, thinking, hang on a second here, did I even like fully pump the juice? And I could have sworn I did, so kind of played on my head for quite a bit. Anyways, didn't drink again last night, so I got myself crying talk. I'm in a pretty good mood. It's gonna be nice weather. It's alright. The tunny fella, him and his mum are gonna be down there today. And so I managed to get so I'd say 5.5 hours of decent rest, and some of it I was dreaming, so I know I've got some sleep, so I felt pretty good there. Go all special forces and all that sort of stuff. I usually want another hour but get some stolen valor, so that's good. Should have a good day, even if I don't make dough. I don't really care. God, it took me at least like half hour or so to I heated up some water in this little electrical thing that I brought back to the ledge, and did a bit of soap, and I was this dull razor of mine, it's been dull for like 6 months, and it took me like half an hour whilst I was watching the Bearded Mechanic and a few others. Oh, there's a mountain hawk right there. Yeah, myself crying, sleeping. Yep, that's a mountain hawk. Yeah, it took me about half hour to bloody shave. I couldn't believe it. It was like 12:30. I was like, by the time I finished that, I looked at the time. I was like, shit, it's 12:30. I better get my ass to bed. Cinderella was going to go to bed at 12. So it turned out okay though. Rained yesterday in the earlier time, but forecast for today and tomorrow is really good. So that'll work out just fine. The plan is take stuff down there, and I'll have the same location regardless. I'll just move it over, and what we do is if we go there on a Saturday and we determine to go there for the Sunday, you just tarp everything up, wrap it all up, and leave it there. That way you don't have to cart everything back, you see. But in an idiot people country, you know, you come back and all your shit's gone, right? Obviously. Just obviously. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, keep them out. Look at that. Oh, there we go. That big flashy thing's come up. Yes. There you go. So it's going to be a lovely day, regardless of what I make or I don't make anything, whatever. A good, nice, sober day, getting up early on a Saturday, and just feeling pretty good. So I'm kind of just going all doomsday preppers and trying to spend just bare minimum aside from the little bag of chips, the little bag of air, and sprinkling some salt. That's pretty much what it cost me yesterday. So that's good. Alright, I'm going to mosey on now, and I'll click back on when we get near the ocean side. It's real nice down there. Fifth gear, it's alright. Fourth gear, it's alright. Third gear, it's alright. They say if you're running down through your gears as you're slowing down, you use more fuel. I only really do it these days if I've got a load on. Anyway, so I come out, and as per usual in the morning, or sometimes I'll be rocking home from being out all night and falling all over the bloody show and falling down and creating blood marks around my door and shit. I fucking smack my head on my elbow with it. Anyways, so, and that's usually the times when I see the master. I can see 1, 2, 3 mountain hawks up in the distance up there. Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3 mountain hawks. And so inevitably the master's out there looking at he's doing his exercises and looking at his flowers and not flowers, his vegetable garden, and he's out there. Look at that. Oh, beautiful birds. And he's out there looking at all these vegetable planty things and deciding what to do. Yeah, First thing in the morning, man. You know, that's what they do. The bloke's like 80 years old now, and that's what they do. Yeah. They stay really occupied. Look what happened with look what happens with young people in our culture these days. Bloody hell, they're not gonna make it to 80. I never wanted to make it. Imari, look at that, cracks. Imari, that's a famous town, and Arita is not far from there. I'm trying to get in front of this truck. What's going on here? What are we doing? What's going on right now, Joe Biden? Yeah, Imari, it's a famous town for yakimono, which is ceramics. I'm not going to get in front of this truck, am I? It's just not going to happen. Nope. What to do? I'll be going through the tunnels following that too. This dude wants to get by, so we better... Oh, I might have to relinquish pole position on this one. Blasted and poo-poo. So you can say that in the first 30 seconds of a video now, according to our overlords. Blast and poo-poo. I lost, like, there's some contenders for the lead, and I totally lost, like, you know, actually 3 positions, because one bloke went around me. There's a Kalasi Pro right there, smartest birds in the world. Yeah, totally lost positioning on that one, but that's okay. We're on the single carriage now, and all the way down. I'll film some of the oceany area, which is really nice when it breaks into that. We've got some tunnels and shit to go through, so that's good. Always kiss when you're under tunnels. That's a historical fact from my existence. Okay, so I just got some wonderful views of the sea. So this is right in the west. If you're new to the channel, try this new product that I'm endorsing. Oh, look at that. It's called Seaside. Yes, I endorse the Seaside. I really love this product. What's it called again? Hang on, we might get another glimpse here. If we're lucky, yeah, there we go. Nice. I'm actually in top gear right now. There's another glimpse. There you go. See, I endorse that product, so make sure you buy that product. And if you can't afford to, that's okay. Just go there. Have a look. Yes. Might get another glimpse here. We are lucky and try to be safe and sound. Our little village down there, nice. Now, from memory, oh, there we go, nice little village down there. I'm actually not looking where I'm filming. We should come to a tunnel now. Always kiss when you're under tunnels, obviously. Now, and the little village is up here, you see. Oh, great. Right up there in the mountains. I could just film that pillar. I'm actually getting a real decent run. I'm sort of just flowing with the traffic, and I'm going a little bit quicker than what we're supposed to, but I'm just in top gear, having a nice flow. So it's actually exactly half hour from the ranch, home on the range, down to this little spot. Hopefully in the near future I'll be able to get like some extra bits and pieces. It's year round this market, so we'll see. It might be able to become a mainstay. I might get tired of it. It'll be bloody cold or end up in there. It's a haka. Yeah, end up in there. I can't even afford to have a plot ever. Right. So it shan't be too long now. I'll start breaking out into the seaside towns. Isn't that cool? All So I can see right up there they've got those environmental bird killers, those whirly swirlies that create electricity. Yes. There's that Buddhist temple I went to. My other video, it's beautiful there. Right. A little bit further inland now, but there's some nice little you get these quite a contrast. It's sea over there, flatland sections, and then you've got like just straight up mountains kind of thing. So a very volcanic region at one stage. There's that Buddhist temple right there. It's got there's a bell tower, Moncho Bell I can see from here. Yeah. And up there, there's some more mountain hawks. Plenty around here. There's one there too. I can see 4 mountain hawks in the distance. People like to come down there. There's another one. People like to come down this way for a bit of a surfing cruise, so you get some decent windage. I think one of them was a crow. Oh, Sumi. Alright, getting a bit windy here. Hang on, I better hold on. Yeah, so I was watching another episode of the Bearded Mechanic last night. It was one of the best episodes he's brought on. Him and his mate, they go, alright, they ask the people in the comment section to talk about their roadside fixes and Bushman's mechanics, I call it. One of them was like a couple of chaps, their earth wire, or they call it the ground wire in Yankee Land, don't they? But their bike had fallen off, and so these chaps were like, they got some barbed wire from a fence in this rural area, and were able to use that and to get their bike going again, and have the circuitry of the electrical system. And so they gave it a go, and it worked. And another one which I'd heard of is using like a chewing gum wrapper as with the foil, or the main fuse shed itself. So the foil of these, and so these things, they wrapped that around the fuse and whacked it on, and were able to start the rig. Nice doing there. And so actually I heard of that one, and it was a laugh that they went and bought some chocolate bars and some chewing gum and all kinds of stuff, and they didn't have those particular ones didn't have any foil. He's like, no, who wraps this stuff in paper? Another one which I hadn't heard of, and I've done enduro bike racing, not much, but I rode enduro bikes a fair bit in Australia, and obviously motocross and all that shit, and so, there we go, Karatsu down that way. And so they had these off-roaders of, like they have a front wheel flat tyre, and they wrapped zip ties around the tyre and the rim in order to keep it on so the bead wouldn't come off the bead, and they'd get them, they nurse it back to civilization. So that was a real good one, that. So it's always good to carry some rudimentary tools if you're road trailing, and zip ties. Another one was interesting where they tried zip tying the main link of a chain come off, and they lost the main link, so they tried to use zip ties. Someone mentioned using zip ties to keep the main link together and said it worked for them. But they tried it and it didn't work for the bearded mechanic and his mate, so they figured, you know what, let's go with shoelaces and having proper boots for the shoelaces, and that worked out well for them, yeah. So that was really interesting to see. No, it's about me, see what I'm doing. Yeah, so that was really good to see him do that. Anyways, I've got to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm good. Anyways, yeah, these bootlace idea actually had like these real strong boots and laces, and they were able to double it through, and they were able to keep the link together enough to get. It was on street stuff. It wasn't, you know, heavy off-road stuff, but they were able to ride that around. So by the time he got back, all these different things like using a key to cross over for the solenoid or something like that. By the time they go, all right, we're going to head back to the workshop, and the bike had all kinds of fixes all over it as they were heading back. It's so funny, these guys. It's great to have the contributors that get involved, just like 54 Garage. The contributors come up with all kinds of crazy ideas and they give it a go. So it's sort of a real great interaction where say a lot of content creators, they run out of ideas, you know. They have a lot of trouble coming up with ideas, and these guys you know, look to those that contribute. Anyways, I've got to figure something out here. Well, I guess you could say I'm fair and okay. Actually, when I was on the drive down here, I was blathering away on this thing and missed my turn off. But so I ended up going around the ring road. But it was quite surprising that I thought I was way away, and I was sort of a bit ticked off myself. And then it turns out that I came back here. It goes right around to Karatsu, but it's only just down the road. So I actually came out really close to here because I was figuring I'm miles away. And then I came across that boat going back that way, and I'm like, hey, I'm already here. Down there's an awesome shop that I've seen years ago. Karatsu's just over there. Karatsu Joel, Karatsu Castle's just over there, right? And beautiful, like, it's an antique shop, and I want to go and check that out again. You know, there's huge Shinto shrine up on the mountain there. I guess you could say I'm fair and okay, you know. It's sort of from that beginning. The tunny fella's over there. That generator's working like a champ. Finally got the mini generator to sort of fire up and do what it's supposed to do. But this is working like a champ. In fact, the tunny fella's coming over with some of his tools, electric tools, and he says, oh, can we check this? I'm like, yeah, no worries. So that's cool. I don't even know if I want to say goodbye to that, to be honest. Especially for the zombie apocalypse. It's the impending zombie apocalypse. Well, Barsan's plying me with this really delicious coffee, so that's working out okay. And the bloke I've seen around the traps many a time, he's an auctioneer. He likes coming here, and he bought a few kakejiku off me. They're scrolls, so he gave me some pretty decent dough for that. So we got $20 for off that bloke. There's a bloke over there, and I keep saying to him, no, he offers me 2,000 yen. I say, I want 2001 yen. I want to beat that guy. But I eventually relinquished because I need to give the tunny fella 2,000 yen because he paid, there's all Barsan there, he paid our admission fee. So I had to give that to him. Then I bought something off the bloke over there for, what did I pay for that? I got something, yeah, it's in here. Awesome piece, hang on. That's good. Typical of me. I go and get a bit of dough and then I spend it. Look at this. Yeah. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell that to somebody. It looks like it's bronze, but it's got to be iron. It wouldn't be bronze, no way. But this would be awesome for someone's Japanese garden. Huge, so awesome for someone's Japanese garden. So I figure, you know what, I should buy that. Should make a bit of dough out of that, hopefully. And I'll put it in here because I know someone's going to ask for it. Someone's going to say, hey, I want to buy that. And I'm like, oh, I need the money. And you know, if I could make an extra $5. But certainly don't hold better situate that better. I've got tab cam in there. And hang on, I'll be back. Hey, hello. Okie dokie. Yeah, I figured I'd bring along a range of stuff instead of sort of. I was bringing a whole bunch of tools at one go. Oh, there you are. Kanemochi hito means rich guy. Oh, get off my freaking ass now and kick your fucking head, bomb. Oh, yeah, that one-handed. Whoa. So, yo.
You are
Master.
あれをやってるね。
ずっと前、15歳ぐらい空手たくさんしました。そうね、合気道さ、面白い。ちょっと重量、でも僕は思い違う。でももし too much 言うと少しだけ。そう、それは、oh, you gonna buy that? いいものよ。感覚もの。どうぞ。これ明治時代こっちね。Yes, so I fared quite fair and okay. Well, pretty much I'm happy with what I've already earned, making it worthwhile coming, you know. But I figure actually I was walking along over there and I could hear some English going on behind me from my computery thing. I turned around and I actually said what was being said on the computer thing, and it turns out this young girl, she's studying in town. She's been going there for 4 years at some kind of professional school. They do physiotherapy and stuff like that. She's studying that. Her name's Koko-san and Koto-san. And I said, oh, I do koto-hin, which is antique stuff. And so we got to talk, and she came over here and introduced a few people here, and yeah, her English is quite good indeed. She must be, I presume, 21, 22 maybe. And she went to school over there. I said, yeah, I might come over here a few times. So really nice, you know. I think she appreciated having the opportunity to speak English and in more of a natural form, you know. And but just sort of a laugh that she met her over there in the rice field, you know. So yeah, that was really cool. And I said, oh, I'm selling stuff over this market, and she, yeah, I'm quite surprised. Her English is quite good indeed. And she's I said, oh, I could utilise the services of a physiotherapist, that's for sure. All the broken bits and pieces on me. But no, a wonderful young lass. There you go. Far too young for me. But there you go. It's a very nice, family-orientated kind of place. This place. That there's a fish market right there. She pointed at that fish market. I said, yeah. And this is the fish market. But anyways, I had to help that chap. He had a large canopy up. Oh, I don't like those bloody canopy things. And that when the wind decided to take that, and I went over there with some chaps and we helped him out. See, I like that. Real community sort of thing. I'm pleased. The generator itself, I'm very happy about that. Well, I went to fire it up and it didn't go. It turns out I didn't put the switch on, so it would have fired up first go. And that little unit, it's starting to come to life again, so that's good. Brought along a socket and stuff like that in case someone wants to, so I can switch the plug over to this one and get that rock and rolling. And oh, that bloke's looking at my little mini generator. People have been looking at it and they're kind of keen on it. I'm like, I don't really want to sell it, to be honest, because it's been a right little trooper for testing units, so that's good. Hey, here comes the tunny fella. Alright, switch for a while. ABAREBUGYO Genius Edition. So it doesn't have a stop switch, and she just wants to keep going. I figure I'll use like a power tool to try and draw enough power and chuck it in the choke to kill it. It's working like a trooper once you get the revs up, but it runs too high rev wise. I've got a few linkage issues, but that's okay. But the thing is, it doesn't want to stop. But the tunny fella was over here, and this thing fell off. I just put that thing on yesterday, just a temporary unit, and it works. And I figured, and it wouldn't stop, and I figured, you know what, I could turn it up like that and let it run out again. And then Genius Edition hit me. How about I just go all Beverly Hills Cop and just block the exhaust? So I put my foot on it and it stopped. I'm a bit oily. So all I'm going to do is get a rag from the rig and utilise that as my stop switch. There is no actual physical switch. It's supposed to, I think that's supposed to be, who knows, nobody knows. But what I'm going to do is go get a rag, and that's going to be my stop switch. How's that for Genius Edition? Now if I had a pair of scissors or something, I could probably use some of that crap over there. Genius Edition. People have been looking at it, they're kind of keen on it. Oh, let me go get a rag. Customers are coming. Need a rag. My kingdom for a rag. Time to test the off switch. I didn't have to do it. Oh, there you go. That's actually choke. Just whacked it straight in the choke. The off section here, it's probably got a limit switch or something. That just don't bloody work. It used to work. Oh, who knows? Good enough though. It's doing the job. Oh, there you go. The tunny fella alerted me to these being in the market, and these are the 7 lucky gods. Now these things are made out of resin. They look like they're made out of wood, but I've seen this sort of stuff before, of different things, but of the same materials. Kichiga, plastic no resin. Soyo, zutto mae o oki no mono, takusan uma, ne, uma style, onaji material. So desu ne. So, kono, yeah, this is benzai ten koko desu ne. Daikoku ten kochi, this is Ebisu-san with the fish, right? And this is Hote-san, the god of contentment. So, ne? So, this is Imono, the full set. So, what I'm going to do is Shichifukujin, which is the 7 lucky gods. So, yeah. Alright, so I managed to buy those. I laid these out just for this little video, but people might think I'm trying to sell them, so I'm going to keep these, stick them in my backpack over there. This ain't too bad. Oh, I've been asked on a number of occasions, are you cold, man, just wearing a singlet? I'm like, you kidding me? I'm roasting right now. It's real warm. Yeah, it's crazy warm, but you get a lot of wind here because the beach is just over there. But we're talking 1:45, and I just keep shedding clothing. Because currently it's 18 degrees, but I'm right in the sun. So yeah, I'm like, you see everyone wearing jackets, you know, the tunny fellas over there wearing, this bloke's wearing a jacket, he's got a jacket, he's got a top, you know, everyone's wearing, like, she's got like tops and jumpers and all kinds of things on. What we call sweaters, jumpers. Man, I tell you, can't believe it. Bask in the sun while you got it, but I'm really warm. I've been shedding clothes, I've been chucking it all in there. It's full of bloody clothes. Well, I've got the fold out chair now, plenty of coffee in me, so I get to kick back for a while. It's really slow though. You know, it's really slow. The only people that bought stuff off me are those that I've met plenty of times. Or dudes that are, you know, I've actually pretty much every dime I get, I'm buying stuff from people over there. This breaks into some golf. I've got like, I don't know, 50 golf clubs all together. Some are back at the warehouse. One of those races. I usually get a lot of dudes out in their motorcycles by now, but I haven't seen that either. So, I don't know. You know, this ain't cold, man. I'm totally warm. This is perfect weather to come out in. Wow, in quick succession, I just sold 2 things. That generator sold 150 bucks, and I knew you can get them for 500 these days, that particular model. And I sold my BB rifle for 50 bucks. I explained to the bloke all about that generator. It's been sitting there for like 10 years without any use. I only started it once 10 years ago. I figured I'd do something with it. Well, I'm doing great actually today. Another chap was looking at that unit there he was talking about, but now I can't whack a plug in it to prove it, but that's cool because it's Taniguchi's machine. He said I will just go halvies with it. So yeah, doing alright, but I caught a kawaii, so I'm sad that that one left. I'm kind of sad that that left too, because if the zombie apocalypse comes. So ne, 2万 前に初めて貸した2000円4個売った。その人、ケチさん言った、おい、もうちょっと、そう、今日の夜、倉庫行きます。もう4個持ってくる。それこれ2000。人、サーフィンボード6000円欲しい買います。So、今日いい。大体ダメでも、今日いい。We'll get some...might have some Kirei and Nanako showing up. Yeah, and what else? Kakejiku Gosen. So ne, demo sono mono kata and sono mono kata. Ne. So demo the ii mono ima minasan hoshii the chisai no generator, you know. Ii mono ne, demo iranai testo mono. So okay, okay, it was good to come. そして、オークションのハウス火曜日行きます。多分2万円ぐらい、多分3万円ぐらいバッジェットのものを買います。多分、現状のこのスターものを買いますね。このスター。自分で修理ます。そして、多分これいいアイディア。ちょっと面白いね。もしダメ、でもし、ラッキー、あなたはダメ、今日ダメね。もし少ない、もしいっぱい、ヤギにぎやか、たくさんお金来るね。にぎやか I think that means lots of people. If lots of people come, he'd be doing great, but it's just not really happening right now. どっちベスト？土曜日、日曜日？日曜、そうですね。Okay, well, there you go. So I'm doing good. Got a decent budget to purchase some things on the Tuesday then. That should work out all right. Isn't this rad? This is the frame's all shit and new and whatever. But look what we got here as far as the picture is concerned. And we've got all the names of all these samurai. This bloke's looking like a pretty mean looking dude. All these samurai, they're kitted out. There. All the their gear, all their swords. Just rad. I wonder if you could take it out. I presume you could. Roll that up and that is rad. I gotta have this, don't I? Yeah, I have to have this. Yep, hang on. It's one of those situations where you just have to have something. So I go, right, that's mine. This is now mine. Belongs to me. Isn't this freaking rad? Hey? See, this is a Gaijin bloke here, see? What's that say? William, is that right? Flube? William Frube, and that looks like his kid right there. How's that? So this is some kind of famous bloody print. Hey? Is this rad or what? Hey, who gets to have a photo like that? Hey, let's do a photo shoot, boys. Yeah, no worries. So he must have been a pretty famous dude. Alright, someone can tell me about this. Is that like the last samurai dude? The tunny fella's not over there, so I can't get this. There's another chap over there I can ask him. Yeah, he speaks a bit of English. Let's go and find out.
Nani?
これ、この外人、これ何ワソリアン
ガイドフルベッキー。あ、違う、こっちか。
多分。
どっち？あ、こっち子供がウィリアム・アルベ。長男。ウィリアム・フルベ。フルベって書いてある。
Okay. And これガイドウフフルベッキ。そう。フルベ、そう、子供を、この人の子供。
これが大人フルベスキ。子供はウィリアム・フルベ。
ガイドは
ウフリュ消えてる？ガイドウフリュ
多分有名人ずっと前。
そうよ、これ明治新だ。
そうですね、明治時代。
これで組み合わせたんですよ。
もちろんこれは集まってない絶対に、だからこれは本当の写真じゃない。多分いろんな写真を切り集めて作った。
そうですね。
これはありえない。全員。
fake.
Fake. Yes. そう。だからそう違う。
Yeah. I was thinking maybe. そう。I was thinking maybe fake. 時々hit those
有名な人ばっかり。
そう。時々で hit those George Washington の clothing wear and that and I see.
ね。集めてるよ。
So その人fake しました and then they overlay that right.
作った。
知ってる。Okay. でもかっこいい。
そう。有名な人ほらお金、日本のお金伊藤博美1000円札ね。それからもういろいろ勝海舟有名な人よこれ。勝海舟。有名。これはほら。
坂本
龍馬と一緒な同じ時代。坂本龍馬いるよ。多分さっきこの間言ったよどれか。名前が消えてるのほら西郷隆盛とか。
これ強い人みたい。
そう。これはほら鹿児島の。
鹿児島。
藩のボス何？
OK。
あら龍馬どこ行ったね。
これ写真だからね。何部でもある。うちにもある。
これ。ほらあった。ほら坂本龍馬。これ。坂本龍馬。ね。一番有名です。
So cool, man. So 明治時代ですね。So
本物の集まった仕事ってすごいですよね。これありえない。
Yeah.
でもうまく作ってますよ。 フェイク
こ
だけ
れ
ど、
そうね、これ500円だけ買った、そう、
うん
今年の倉庫入るね、so that's cool、
うん、
面白い、huh?
そうこれ額変えればもっと綺麗になるね。
そうね、
うん、
いや、このフレームいらん、
フレーム
is
も変え
a
た方がいいかも。
フレーム
これ
is
ちょっ
a
とほらシミがある。
フレームゴミそうですね、
ゴミ。
うん、今日は、たくさん売った、そうたくさんお金来る、でも僕は歩くの、物買います、物買います、物
売れ
買い
た
ます。
売れた。
いや、そう、たくさん。
おう
いや、最近エンジン自分で修理ました。
はいはい、エンジン。
We're doing good
お
here.
あれでしょ、発電機。
Yeah, そうね。
うん
これ、
売れた。
そう。私の BB ガン and
あれ売れた
カスター、そう、カスターズヒン、ケッチーさん。
売れた。
そう、ニックネームケッチーさん。そう、アンチ。じゃあ、明日もうカスター持ってくるですね。
いつもあなたから買ってるよ、キャスター。
いえ、大丈夫よ。
そう。
今日ちょっと少ないですね。でも明日多分、
多いよ。
いやいや、多い。OK, OK. Good, good. Hi, hi. So tomorrow there should be more people. The Sundays are better, they say. So I might have been able to do better, but that's good. Oh, I like this, man. This is rad. So this dude had this thing mocked up. Like they do these mock-up things for pictures. So there you go. Isn't that cool? Oh, I like that. So the weather is just absolutely gorgeous. Chaps are still wearing jackets and all. I can't believe it. See jackets everywhere. Shirts and jackets. I'm warm as in this singlet, man. Isn't this rad, eh? So you can have these things superimposed. That's just so rad. Cool. I'm like, hey. But I've seen this sort of thing, like they dress up as famous historical figures and stuff like that, and have this sort of thing made up. So I wasn't completely convinced, but I just like it. I reckon it's so rad. Yes. Now I wonder. I think I might shove it on the wall somewhere. I wonder if it comes off, I might be able to like roll it up and give it to someone as one of my present. Put it in my presento basho. Sometimes I have things that are really groovy, and if they're really lightweight, and say for example, Gepu, classy. If a weight category is got an extra half a kilo or something like that, depending on the freighter, but and if there's space, I'll chuck something in there. All depends, and because I've got this presento basho, or this area where I keep all these little mini presentos and things like that. So I think someone would really appreciate this. But I'm gonna hang on to this for a while. I reckon shove it on the wall of the stall call. That would have had a change from there to there, so we'll figure something out. I might just chuck it right in my photo shoot, but I reckon that's just rad. I just like the concept of it. Hey, this bloke and this kid, they probably had this mocked up in 10 years ago. All these superimposed dudes. It was rad. Yeah. What I might do now, because I'm not getting a lot of people today. They reckon it'd be better tomorrow. But the main things, I sold some of the main things that I expected to sell anyways, so that's good. And I didn't ask too much because I figure, right, get a decent amount for them, and that should be fine. And the chap that purchased the kakejikus off me, the hanging scrolls, he helps me out a bit sometimes. He's an auctioneer, and he knows he can make money out of that. But the guy's not short of a dime anyways, that's for sure. So one time when I was here, my canopy flew off and scratched up a lady's car. She's a wonderful lady. She's sort of like it cost me $500, and he said, yeah, I'll help you out. And he bought a bunch of shit off me, so that kind of annulled the pain of that. So as you can see, I don't have a canopy. I'm not exactly fond of the old canopies. These bloody things, like this bloke had one right here. Hey, there she is right here. And he's decided he wanted to fly away, so I quickly got over there and helped him out. Yes. I might grab another battery while I'm here, just if I run out. The tunny fella still got nigh on a few hours to go. People are sort of trickling in. Close down at 3, and then what we're going to do is compile everything and then whack a tarp over it. And hang on, I'll just get this battery. I kid you not, I can feel some sunburn coming on. Serious? No. There we go. Let's have a look. Go bargain hunting. The bloke said he might sell a shakuhachi for 70 or 80 bucks or something like that. But I had a look at some of the, what do you call it, taniguchis? Iriguchi? Oh god, not iriguchi. Taniguchis, oh, that's good. Forgetting all my words. I'll have a look a bit later again. Taksan mono uta?
売れない。
なし？
うん。
少しだけ。
100円洋服だけ。
ほんと100円。
洋服。
悔しいね。明日。
寒くない？
No! See again! 寒くない means are you cold? 今日焼けよ。ほんとよ。
日焼け。
カナピーなし、カナピー嫌いですね。そう、ほんとよ。今日焼け。お、多分お客様来る。そしてちょっと待って。Decided to chuck on one of my helmets because I'm getting sunburn. I got asked again, hey, aren't you cold? I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I got sunburn. And I showed him that I just keep chucking clothes in my bag. I just keep shedding all this clothing. It's not due to like the booze or anything. I found that when I was on the booze all the time, I guess it's due to the blood warming and cooling or whatever. Your temperature fluctuation, what do you call it, temperature control or whatever, internal temperature control was all over the show. But it's not that case. I haven't been drinking for ages, so just I don't know, different. I don't know. The Japanese seem to they're cold of it. Hiyage yo! So, itai! Hiyage means sunburn. So yo. Well, look at that. The moon's already out and it's 2:30, just after 2:30, and the moon's been out for quite some time. How's that, eh? I mean, there's the sun and there's the moon. What's going on here? Well, we don't know. So there's the sun and there's the moon. Look at the beautiful blue sky. We had a pretty good day today. And it's what am I, the weatherman? Let's see now. Down here in Karatsu, it's 18 degrees, nice and sunny, and it's just not a bad day at all. Not a bad day indeed. Got some old tools. I ran out of fuel in the little rig there to show people how it works and all that, but things working. But I'll bring some. I've got my list of stuff that I've got to do and bring. Yeah. So I'm going to start packing up now. Now's it, eh? A fine day. And a fine day indeed. Bought a few things. Negotiating with Ketchi-san over there. He's got something I'm well keen on, but he won't budge, and I'm not keen on budging either. So we're a bit like that. Yep. I know he's still keen on this, but alright. Okay, I'll start packing up now. just occurred to me, wouldn't it be cool if I brought along that, so I've got the little generator, I've got a little compressor, and I've got all this camping gear, right? I've got all this crap, and it's an airbed and this little compressor, and inside here is little bits and pieces for, I generally carry a box here with a pump for a bicycle or a car or whatever, and that sort of gear you need. So it just occurred to me, wouldn't it be cool, tonight would be fantastic, just to get one of those air beds. I've got a few of them, pump that up, chuck a couple of blankets and sleep under the stars, mate. That would have been fantastic. I've got a few things I want to go to the warehouse and bring today. Chuck a few things on the rig, but I reckon that would have been real nice. I could walk down to the beach area over that way. I've done that walk before, but yeah, I reckon that would have been real nice. So some people have he hasn't done too well today actually. I sort of packed all my shit up because I'll be in the same location on the morrow. Sometimes I move you around a bit, but I reckon that today's weather, tonight's gonna really plummet weather wise, you know. Look at that, eh? The moon there and the sun there. Look at the distance between them. But yeah, it would have been real nice to just... I do that in Australia. I did when a car was registered and things were going good. That fucking virus thing fucked everything up, killed my business. I never got it. Nope, I never even got that either. Anyways, I'm serious, it would be real nice to just kick back and sleep in the back of this rig, bring down some blankie poos. I've got the tent and sleeping bag, all that shit in Australia, all my tools and work boots and PPE and all, personal protective wear and all that sort of shit. So I do that sort of thing in Australia. I've never, unless up in the mountains, I've camped before. Up in the mountains is this awesome waterfall up that way, have a fire and all that, take the chainsaw, blah blah. Done that years ago with mates and drink all weekend, but I haven't done that for a long time. In fact, I chucked a tent in the back of this, set up a tent in the back of this for a laugh. But no, I reckon if I'm going to come down here for a weekend, sort of when the weather comes back on or something like that, if I'm still alive, kick back in here and have a bit of a sleepy poos. Chuck these under the rig and sleep on that mat or whatever. Anyways, let me still got some of those sandwiches back at the ranch. I don't want to spend any dough. Might pick up a little chicken thing just up the road here just to sustain me so I don't get too tired on the way back. But all in all, I'm very pleased with today. I don't expect to do well tomorrow. Most of the good shit's gone, that's right. But we'll see. Might be able to find some more good shit. Never know. For domestic stuff, got great stuff for international, not so much domestic wise. That bloke and I we're definitely going to go back and forth over some of these things that he has, because he wants some things that I have. But all in all, yeah, a fine day. I like that system where you can just leave your shit there, pack it all up, and then head down here the next day. So they try not to move you around too much, sort of thing. And it's a wonderful day, It's a lot of fun. Alright, I'm gonna head out and I'll be back here on the morrow. That's better. Quite surprised actually this time. Generally when you're heading back, well, I guess it is Saturday. Tomorrow we might run into a bunch of traffic. Check that out, isn't that beautiful? It's Karatsu over there, that's sort of the knob. Speaking of knobs, I'm supposed to be meeting some chap tonight. He's interested in something, but it's kind of like each week he says, yeah, I'm coming, and then he says, oh no, I need to change it next week, and yeah, I'm coming. You wouldn't be surprised, he's one of those types that have got no life and just sort of gets off on messing with other people or something like that. You know, you can just kind of feel that sometimes. So I wasn't. Look at that. I'll call that the knob. Isn't that nice? No, I'm not in the knobs. I mean, anyways, there's a Karatsu Joe's just over the Karatsu Castle. So, yeah, this bloke, I don't know, he's deleting the message or something, and I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like maybe a bit of a fucking weirdo or something like that, some sad act. I mean, people might think I'm a fucking weirdo, but I'm the sad act, you know. I'm fucking cool as shit. Anyways. Oh, cool as shit. What a wonderful day it was today. Well worth going. That particular thing that bloke was apparently keen on. The plan was for me to go back, pick it up from the warehouse. I've got other reasons to go to the warehouse anyways, like plenty. And I'll just pick it up and bring it to the market on the morrow. Who knows, you know. In fact, I met the bloke that made it, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm sort of very pleased with how things have transpired this very day, and beautiful. Nice indeed. And I'm going to keep my wits about me for a second because we merge just up here. But getting a surprisingly getting a really good run here. That bloke's got old people sticker on the back. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We're going to get a good view of the pillar. Oh, nice. I'll watch where I'm going, and you watch that. But it would have been quite. No, here we go for the merge. Nicely. Okay. Yeah, it would have been alright if this bloke was a normal person and stood by his convictions, but I think he's one of those types that just got no life and, and just kind of get excited about fucking with the lives of others. I mean, there's a lot of sad acts out there, and it's a lot of people just haven't lived life, can't live life. Anyways, we can't all be cool as shit. Fifth gear, here we go, top gear. Ooh, Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, you can see some of the islands of the islets and all that off there. Nice, huh? So it's a beautiful region. I mean, if you're one of those boater type dudes and into fishing and all that stuff, this would be a wonderful place. Though they had that fish market there, yes, there's fish out there, that's for sure, and this would be a real nice place to. It's called Karatsu. If you look for Karatsu Castle, you'll find just where I was, just up the road from it. A wonderful day, you know, and it's good to actually go back to the ranch with a bit of money in the pocket too. I decided to yield. No, I didn't. I was thinking about paying a premium for some kind of chicken on a stick skewer, and I just decided just go to the powder room, and then what I'll do is I won't buy anything there, and just up the ante a little bit. I've got some onions back at the ranch. I'll buy some chicken from the Miyazaki prefecture, and so we've got chicken, onions, maybe some vegetables or extras of vegetables, and chuck all that in the oven and have a decent feed tonight, because I've been sort of putting in some physical effort over the last couple of days to see if I can get some extra proteins, and that's the plan. So I'm saving that money for that. Now for the rest of the tour. Oh, we're going to stop for an advertising. Do you suffer from such and such? I used to suffer from such. It's a 59-second ad, by the way. Do do you suffer from such and such? So I have to put in some filler to make sure that I make up the 59 seconds to keep the overlords happy. Do you suffer from such and such? I used to suffer from such and such. But now I take new single dingle wingle pills. Oh yes. Now, if you have any medical complications such as this, that, this, and this and that, and this and that, don't worry, because we have some other pills that you can take, and then we'll cure you from that one. Now, if you suffer from that, and that, after that, and that, well, we don't worry, because we're brought to you, right? And what we can do is give you some other pills, and therefore you can take those pills, and before you know it, we'll give you some venture capital so you can invest in our stocks of our company. Yes. I used to take such and such, now I take such and such. I used to suffer from such and such, but now I use wingle dingle bingle zingle pills. Imagine knowing how many creatures out there that are addicted to zingle zingle bingle happy pills. Just imagine, you know, like the millions and millions of creatures out there that are, see, I'm just mad because I'm mad. I don't need zingle dingle wingle pills to make me freaking mad. I've got a good scope of concepts of reality now. We've got some mergers. Alright. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, because I'm pretty tired, running the gauntlet because I didn't decide to get some food into me to self-wake up a bit. High on coffee and coffee only. And the plan is to stay awake all this very day and do it all again on the morrow. But heading to the warehouse right now to pick up some extra stuff because I sold a few things and one that was quite sizable, and therefore I'm going to be able to chuck some more stuff in the rig. There we go. Well, so it seems that I got a glance back there when we were going around the corner. I seem to be holding up everybody, and I'm actually doing 10k over the speed limit, so I'm trying to sort of keep the people in front, those cars up there, in sight at least. So, you know, what do? Do you like just keep going faster? You know, there you go. Oh, there we go. What do? Do you just kind of allow them to push you, or do you just relax, eh? Yes. So I'm quite relaxed, high on coffee, but quite pleased with the day and how it went. It's just I didn't mind if just as long as I paid for the fuel and everything, and just, you know, I would have been okay with that. Just to be sort of out there, because he's out there. Axel's out there. Hang on. Get there. Foley's out there, isn't he, Axel? Just being out there and sort of just getting out there and doing something instead of just drowning myself in vodka kind of thing. So I'm really pleased with that. But I guess the older you get, the more you're like, shit, what have I done with my life? I better get out and do some stuff. Oh, look at that, nice. I can see a boat out there in that harbour thing. Yeah, this would be a wonderful place for someone to, the people that are into boating and retiring kind of thing. It's not that you can buy an El Cheapo house around here somewhere in the countryside, go ahead and retire, and you know, you get some foreign savages that do that. I mean, look at that joint. There'd be a load of old, like, fixer-upper kind of joints around here. Oh yeah, you hear about it quite a bit with foreign savages. Virgin savages, they they come over here in the intention to retire and get their pensions. And Japan is still, depending where you live, can be still really cheap, you know. You can still live real cheap if you've got yourself not a disposable income, but an income, a regular income, you know, providing the world economy don't go to shit. I'll tell you, it's great to walk along all that coastal road, especially having a beer size in the summertime. Oh, it's gorgeous. I've done that a few times. Bloody long way, but yeah, it's real nice. Alright, now we should be getting down to a dual carriageway very soon. That way I can cop a whole bunch of abuse from all the people that have been following me. Yeah, here comes one crusader want to get by me right now. And he's like, don't the light! Okay, so now we finally got to dual carriageway. Woo. Alright, so the warehouse is not far from here. Oh, yes. Yeah. Certainly, so yeah, I'm bringing that back. As a young guy, I was looking at it and I was thinking, shit. I went and grabbed it and chucked it in the rig. Oh, I don't want to sell that mock-up. This bloke's been following me for like 20 minutes. And get out of the way, you fucking gaijin savage. So he's bitching to go. That's a big fishing shop right there, that joint. Storky. Yes, that's a big fishing shop. There was a store up here that was second-hand slash recycle-y slash, I don't know, pizza sort of shop, and sort of sold a bunch of gardening sort of shit too. And yeah, it was real sort of, it was alright. I went there and found a real nice go-board years ago. It looks like they've closed up shop. It was right here, right there. That was a real alright kind of store. Might be a decent location. Actually, there's a place up here too with a bloke. It's sort of been closed for a long time, and the bloke had a whole bunch of American like shit boxes from like the 70s, all those really ugly land boats, you know, like Cadillacs and all that sort of stuff, Oldsmobiles and all that sort of shit. And the guys from all those blokes that are with junkyard digs and all, they want to come over and punch my head in for saying that. God, they're ugly cars. Big 455s, 454 Chevys and 400 motors and shit. Yeah, had a whole bunch of those, and they just sort of they crumbled away after all those years. Big joint too. So I guess there's not much in the way of business going on. A beautiful area. I mean, it really is. All up in the mountains, you find a little shack, you know. There's actually a place up that way. There's some kind of villagey thing where they've got like these little retreat cabins that dudes have built for themselves, you know. It's pretty cool. And there's a real nice waterfall up there and all that. Have your fire and all that sort of thing. Ooh, that's it there. See, that joint there was garage. That joint there, he had a shit ton of old Oldsmobiles and bullshit. Still got a few rigs in there. That's been sitting there doing nothing for years. It's kind of like, looks like a real good location. I mean, look at how much traffic goes by here. If you had the right kind of business there, you'd be kicking freaking goals, man. There's that moon right there again. You'd be kicking goals, mate. Kicking goals. Well, the last leg of the journey. I kilometre or so to go. Alright, maybe 2. No. Kilometre and a half to go, and it's like this. God damn it. Oh. It's just bumper to bumper all the freaking way, man. Got a good run earlier, but I presume this is what it's going to be like on the morrow. Oh well, just have to. Ow. Oh god, shopping on a Saturday. Sunday afternoon. It's kind of like their hobby. Fuck, I hate shopping. Alright then, let's get this done. Oh god. Let's go to the hot, oh baby, let's go to the hot. Let's go to the hot, baby, let's go to the hot. Let's go to the hot. Shit, this is gonna take a while. Well, that came as quite a pleasant surprise. Actually, when I went past it, we got a fire station just down the road there, and all the sirens went off and blah blahs, and just minutes ago, check out that, so close, there was a helicopter flying around, and because the fire engines all went down that place, and and anyways, that bloke wasn't playing funny buggers at all. It was just like I mentioned 6 and I think he mentioned 7, but he deleted the message, so I think he decided to go with 6 or whatever. But we met, and now he has his surfboard, so he came over and he's wrapped with it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, the price is great. He's like, yeah, it's a bloody great price, and a beautiful piece, and I don't surf, so that'll, I'm sure, he said, shit, I'm going surfing tonight. Just like that. He told me where he's going, and hopefully he'll be alright. No, it's a beautiful piece, so it was sitting there for ages. I actually met the guy that made it, and I was selling it at the market, and I met the bloke that made it, and that great, he came over and he's looking at him, and yeah, this bloke, I think it was just a communication thing that must have been just a quick communication issue, and yeah, it was I figured I'll just go over there at 6 anyways, just in case, and because I figured he's probably not going to show it. Sometimes you get some people who get a bit odd, but this bloke was great, and there you go. So it's been a fine day. Now I've got some chicken, got some potatoes, got some onions, and spices, and this Japanesey, Chinesey, vegetable-y thing. So I'm going to chop all that up and chuck it all on this thing and see how well this, I've got this big pot, this stainless steel pot thing. I had it sitting in the warehouse for ages, and this electric thing has proven to be awesome. So I'm going to throw all that in, soy sauce and rice. I'm going to make up a broth this very evening. I'm going to eat good tonight. Oh yeah. Soldier on. And that chopper's still flying around. There it is up there real high now. And I can hear some sirens in the background. I don't know what the hell's going on. I can see the chopper. Get to the chopper! Right up there. Who knows? Alright.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
There's that helicopter again. It's back flying around, so I presume maybe it's I don't know, maybe a boat capsize or something, because it's out there in the areas of the bay. It keeps flying around. You know, they had the fire engines and all. Something's going down, that's for sure. Something's going on. Yes. God damn it! Check this out. Don't you hate it when you go to the dunny and you get a call and you're on the phone? The tunny fella's drinking. So when he's drinking, he just starts calling everybody. It was a laugh anyway. So I'm trying to do up my freaking fly at the same time, and and I can't get it done, and I just forgot that I haven't got it done. There's that chopper, and just get to the chopper. It just keeps flying around the Bay Area. So who knows what that's about? Oh, at least the weather's a wonderful time. So there we go with that on tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a wonderfully productive day. Trying to get my fucking fly up. God damn it. Oh. We'll talk about a busy day, you know. Can't even get your fly up. Yeah, so it keeps going around and around and around in this area, and here he comes again, coming back. Who knows what's going on? It's a Saturday night. They're searching for something. And the tunny fella goes, "Oh, come over," and I'm like, "No, I'm not drinking." And he goes, "Oh," and he wants to get drunk, and I'm like, "No, man, it's work time." So there's that chopper. Get to the chopper. What's he doing? I wonder. Keeps going around and around this area. It's very rare. I'm over here, guys. Ooh, a little bit chilly. I'm just savouring the weather really, because actually every night for quite some time I've been going to the beach just down there and reading the books and all that sort of stuff, and it's been really great. Let's get off this road, shall we? Jump over here. So what's that about? Check out that moon. Right. Rig up there. Because they had the fire trucks out earlier, and I heard them all rapping all the way down there, and then you got this going on. What's that about, I wonder? This is an absolute rarity in this land. I doubt very much that it's training, because the sirens that were going on earlier. Well, gives me a reason to come out again, because oh god, it's gonna get cold. Back in the day, the plan was to go to Australia at this time every year. Blame bad people for that. And they effed up the world. Thanks. The unforgiven will never be forgiven. Alright. Right then. Okay. Well, it's been a wonderful day, and I'm working on heating up this pot. I went to the park and got some water, and heating up this pot, and this big pot thing, this stainless steel pot, and I'm gonna just chuck all this stuff in there, and it's got a lid and everything. Yeah. What's going on there? It's a mystery to me.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.